Quickie with Miss B. I'm glad you're back for another week. We were off last week.
Yeah.
I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I apologize for that. So there was no recordings. And yes, you did have to go back and listen to previous episodes, which, John and I are happy about. Anytime we have to go back and listen to previous
be
episodes.
honest, you were pooping. For a week.
Towards the beginning of it, like the second day in, I was like starting to have no voice too. So it was like
Good
it
idea
sounded
then,
like,
yeah.
I smoked a pack of cigarettes and every day for 30 years. Hi, how you doing?
I'm Marge's sister.
So that's what happened. That's why we weren't here last week, in case you were searching out there on your favorite podcast platform. Okay, before we get started, I have to tell you this quick little story.
Oh boy. Do I even want to know this?
So, me and my cousin Chris, she's here for a visit. We're sitting on the front porch doing our Nona thing.
Oh, you mean...
Checking out the neighborhood, having a Nona moment.
Yeah, you mean peeping Toms. Or it's actually peeping... It's peeping Chris's. That's what it is. It's peeping Chris's.
We're outside, sitting on the porch. Nice day here.
So now you're just bold and you don't care who sees you. Yeah, I got it. You're bold. You don't care. You're like, yeah. I'm looking at you, pal, with binoculars. Yes, I am. Get over it.
Binoculars, though. So we're sitting there, and here comes this lady, and she's walking down the middle of the street, which is fine because, I don't. For people that don't live in a colder climate, such as John and myself, we have to deal with all of the heaves of frost and things shifting. And here, our streets and our sidewalks shift something fierce. So she's trying to avoid the sidewalk, and so she's got this like buggy or cart or whatever you want to call it. And I thought she was pushing a kid in the stroller.
Was she pushing a bag of potatoes? Bag of onions?
A small wiener dog. And Chris and I are like looking at each other, and we're like, "Are you seeing what I'm seeing?"
She took her wiener for a walk?
She's like, Chris is like, "Can you believe that? She took her wiener for a stroll."
How you doing, ladies? Good. Just walking my wiener. Yeah, that's a special moment.
You don't see that every day. Come on, I had to share that.
Well, yeah. How many times do you get up in the morning, turn around, and notice there's a chick walking a wiener down the street?
Yep.
That's not a normal thing.
Nope.
What are you doing? Taking my wiener for a walk? Well, I guess that's good exercise, I suppose. Yeah. You enjoy that, all right?
She also got to experience firsthand me going and being all excited about the flock of cocks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got all excited and sent me a text message, too.
She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm sending this picture to John." She's like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah, she does that all the time, Chris. She's a wacko. Absolute friggin' wacko.
So they had 3 huge ones, 3 big ones.
Jihujicals?
Jihujicals. And then they had like a huge one, and then a couple medium-sized ones, and kind of the smaller one was half wrapped.
I'm going to leave that alone. I'm leaving that alone. I am leaving that alone. Oh, no. Walk away, people. Walk away. Wow.
I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. We were just listening, and we just heard you, so yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, of course, I tell my cousin, like, I go, "Did you see the cock that was half wrapped?" That was it. She just busted out laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she goes, "It doesn't take anything to amuse you, does it?" And I'm like, "No, not really."
Very little. You could get a glass of something, drop it on the floor. As long as it wasn't her house, you dropped it on the floor, and she's going to laugh her ass off. I feel so sorry for you. I'm not going to help, but I will laugh at you because I just feel so sorry for you.
Yeah, so those are my two funny stories. So, speaking of which, all this week we're going to be talking about let's change it up, and we're going to kind of create our own stories in regards to that. I thought it'd be kind of funny because I just picked like random topics, random subjects that what we're going to do is kind of put a twist on it. So, um, we will like add or subtract something from it. And today we're going to specifically talk about board games.
Board games.
So, you're familiar with the board games and the rules and what you do to have to in order to play, in order to win, and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be kind of funny to interject some of our stuff to change it up a bit and come up with our own version of some board games. And we will do that right after we take a break. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to A Quickie with Miss B. If you missed the first half of the episode, you can go back and check that out. Listen to story time. All this week we're talking about let's change it up. And today the topic is going to be board games. We're going to see how we can change this up. So I thought one of the board games, the more popular one that most everybody knows about, is Monopoly. So I'm curious to know, like, how would you change that game up? Like, what would you add something to it or take something away from it? What would you do to change it up?
I would take the chance cards.
Yeah.
I would change those. Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. And what would you be changing?
Everything would be normal except for the chance cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would do. It depends. It would depend. But it would be like things like put a pair of underwear on your head, stand on the roof of your car, and cluck like a chicken. Loud.
Would that get you like a card like what do they call them, like St. James Place? And
No. It's just whenever you land on chance, you got to pull a card, and whatever it says, you do it.
But you don't get nothing. You just
you have to fill. Normally it says, pay $75. Do this, do that. Well, this will say do this and do that, but it'll be something like stand on the roof of your car, put a pair of underwear on your head, and cluck like a chicken. Can you imagine? You have to go outside in front of your house, stand on the hood of your car, put a pair of underwear on your head, and go loud. Oh, sister. You would be losing your freaking mind. I'm not doing that. Fun things, you know what I mean?
That would be a 911 call, because I could just imagine like some of the neighbors. 911, may I help you? Yes, I think we need the police, and I'm not sure who else, but there is this person that is outside.
They'd say, "Ma'am, just leave her be." But see, it's cool things like going to Taco John's and ordering at the drive-thru, but only ordering from the Wendy's menu. Yeah, I want a Dave single with fries. Can I get a Frosty chocolate, please? And you're like, ma'am, this Taco John's. Okay, can I get a taco flavored Frosty then? Let's see, I want a large. Ma'am, Taco John's.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, here, I'm going to get sidetracked again. So earlier in the week when I was, I think it was Thursday or Friday, I forgot to bring my lunch because I usually try to bring a lunch for work every day, and I didn't. So I thought, okay, well, I'm craving tacos, so I'm going to just go to Taco Bell and grab a couple tacos for lunch and call it good.
Okay.
Because I'm really not all about the fast food, but I just didn't really have a lot of choices. So I'm at the drive-thru, right? And I'm waiting in line, and all of a sudden, instead of pulling up to the board,
yeah,
where it has all your menu items,
yeah,
and then you speak into the speaker and tell the person on the other end your order. No, their speaker system thing wasn't working, so there was a dude standing there.
Did he change his voice?
Menu in hand.
Did he do the whole change his voice like, oh, I think I kind of take a bit. Okay, thank you, Edit. You go, I'm right here. Yeah, okay, I can't take it out of it. Yeah, I want to get 2 tacos. You can take it? No, that's it. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Go ahead, pull it right up. Like, I'm right here. Thank you, ma'am.
It was so weird. You never see a person standing right there at the drive-thru. Obviously, their system was down for some reason. And so anyways, I pull up to the guy and he's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And he goes, I said, so you're taking the place of the whole speaker board today? And he goes, yeah. I go, so how are you doing? He goes, I'm having a gnarly day or something like that.
I'm having a gnarly
I
day.
don't know if that meant good or bad.
Depends. If you're California, totally gnarly, man. Or if you're somewhere in the Midwest, oh, God, that was gnarly. Or if you're up in Minnesota, you just go, gnarly. Yeah, yeah.
Then he goes, no, scratch that. I'm chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain.
I've not heard that in such a long time. I just started laughing. But yeah, there he is standing with the menu, and he has some kind of concoction going on where he would...
See, I would have had the cup. I'd have been like, okay, did you see the menu? No, I'm good. I can see the menu. Okay, the menu's all the way over there. You want me to hold it up for you, ma'am? Okay, that's 2 tacos. Anything else for you? I would have had to have had the cup. I would have had to have had the cup. So I would, if you don't have the sound, it's not good. You got to have the cup. Tell it when you go back there. You should go back there and hand him a cup and go, next time, go ahead and do this.
I've never seen that. And by the time I, got to the front of the line and realized that he's the menu board, I was just like, oh my gosh. He had to stand out there all day and do that for his whole entire shift. I can't imagine. Nope. Oh, look it. We ran out of time. I did it again. I guess you'll have to come back tomorrow.